Good morning everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome to my channel. Thank you firstly to everybody that sent me healing, good wishes after my little op on my upper neck here for a basal carcinoma. I'm absolutely fine. It's not a dangerous skin cancer, it's just in the basal layer of the skin. So I was very lucky, so I'm very grateful for that. It's just actually taking me a lot longer to recover because of where it is, you know, turning my neck and stuff. So it was a real eye-opener into how the body heals and what it's connected to, and the fact that we take our bodies for granted. So please look after your vehicle that carries your soul. So I'm back today doing a video. My God, there's lots to say. As you are probably all aware, the eclipse season is coming, and we're under the energy of the pre-eclipse season at the moment. What does this mean? It means, and I've made quite a few notes here, so I am going to read from here or prompt myself from here. The eclipses always bring us back into balance. So anything, and I mean anything, that needs aligning and rebalancing will be done under the eclipse energy. So we can do this with ease and grace by starting to prepare now over the next 2 weeks. Or we can sit and wait for the eclipse energy and be pushed into it, because that's what happens, doesn't it? When we don't listen. So it's preparing us. So what does that mean? So limiting beliefs are going to be coming up. So what is it that's still whirling around in here that you need to let go of? What do you need to change in your life? This is the time to start looking at that, because as I said, you're going to be pushed into it otherwise. It is about us looking at our lives so that we can live a more authentic life and stand absolutely in our power and our light, which is so needed at this time. So we're going to be cleansing and clearing any major issues in your life over the next couple of weeks. Start looking at that, what needs to go. Because when we do that work, it's going to bring us peace. Sorry, I've got to have a drink. Oh, I spell my throat's a bit dry this morning. It's also going to be getting you to look at patterns that you're repeating, habits that you've got, triggers. There's going to be triggers coming up of past hurts and inner child wounds. So don't get despondent if you think you've cleared something or healed something and it's coming back to visit you, because that's okay. It's just showing you there's still a little bit left to clear, another layer till you get to that root. So visualize, start to visualize what you want in your life, because next week when we go into the eclipse season, we're going to be resetting and looking at what we want to manifest and bring in for the next 6 months. So start thinking about that now before we get into eclipse season. Visualize the new way you want your life to be. Follow your path. If you're not on your path, get back on it. Stop thinking about what you start thinking about what you want in your life, what you want to come in for the next 6 months. So listen and watch out for repetitive situations, thoughts, beliefs, triggers, because they're all telling you something. They're trying to get your attention. So if you are getting a message or a sign more than once, stop, listen, take action. So today, the energy could be bringing up some of that for you. We've also got judgment coming up for judgment of others, but also judgment of self. So be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Nobody's perfect. So, you know, try and drop those judgments and let them go. Cleanse and clear those and release all that is holding you back. So what's coming up for you? What's triggering you? What's mirroring to you? What body messages are you getting that are continually there? Yeah, that's all I want to say. I just want to read a little bit of Elizabeth Peru's tip off to you with regard to the planets, because we've got Venus and Saturn in alignment, and they're both in retrograde at the moment. So these two powerhouse cosmic influences are helping you to draw your gaze within, so that you can deeply acknowledge the internal grace, loving and authoritative soul of the light that you are. Indeed, you may find that this influence is both mentally and emotionally draining, particularly if you're experiencing resistance in aligning your head to your heart. If you're too much up here, you need to come back down here. Consider that soul is your ultimate authority. You take instruction from within and only from within. All the answers are within. Yes, as a human, we want to look outside of us ourselves, get clarification from healers, readers. That's okay. But ultimately, you know in here what is good for you and what is not. You are divine at your core, and so your personality is your personality because it's projected out from soul. You are the pivot point of all creation. What comes full from within you is to be expressed with command and surety. Place your hands over your heart, close your eyes, and feel your empowered presence. And that is the message from Elizabeth today with regard to Venus and Saturn, both in retrograde. So what I thought I would do is pull some cards from the wisdom of change, because change is inevitable over the coming days and weeks. So let's see what Metatron wants to bring through for us today. Let me just get my spray. Just calling Metatron in, all my guides, all my helpers, all my counsel of light. And what is the message that you have for us today, this Friday, the 14th of October? Okay. Listen within. Perfect card after what I've just said. So what does it say on here? The path of change can create emotions more fearful than you've ever known. This card recognises that you're feeling fear and asks you not to resist, but to sit quietly in its discomfort until you hear the message hidden within. Close your eyes and tell your fear you're ready to hear what it has to say. You'll be surprised by the clarity of the message and how quickly the discomfort of your feelings subside once it is heard. What insight did your inner wisdom uncover when you took the time to listen? And of course you've got, let me see. I never have Amanda sprays to hand that I need, or my coaster. Right, so I have a fear and anxiety coaster, which you can work with, which is this one. Okay. Beautiful. And you've got 3 homeopathic remedies on here for anxiety and fear. So we've got aconite, arginine, and arsenicum. And let me just, oh, here's the Fear Fighter. This is the Fear Fighter spray of Amanda Ellis, which you can get it from Angelic Celestial Colours. Just spray a bit of that around. I've got yellow on today, so I'm feeling the fear and doing it anyway. So those are the 2 tools you've got to work with. My coaster, Amanda's spray. You've got the message from Wendy Pryor's cards, Wisdom of Change. And obviously what I've just said, and the guidance from Elizabeth Peru. Have a fantastic day and a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you next week. Love to you all. Bye for now.